Hey guys, welcome to Shop Foreman Garage. Today I am doing a review on LED lights from AUXITO. Oh no. AUXITO was founded in 2016 and is a top specialty application automotive lighting manufacturer on multiple platforms, and they specialize in LED bulbs. They have more than just LED bulbs on their website, but their website is full of LED bulbs and all types of LED lights actually. And if you go on their website, you can see that you can go by application of your vehicle, or if you have the part number for the light that you are using on your vehicle or you want to replace with your vehicle, you can actually match it up with that. Now, AUXITO reached out to me and asked me if I would like to review some of their products. And I have never done a review before, so I thought, why not? You know, didn't know much about their products, but and I'll tell you that this is not a paid review. I'm not getting paid anything to do this review. However, I did get sent some LED lights for free so that I can try them out, because how can I possibly do a review without trying them out? And so I did get these for free, and if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll have something for you too. I don't have a project vehicle that I can put LED lights on right now. However, I do own a 2014 Ford F-150 that I can put some lights on, and I didn't want to just put any kind of light. I didn't want to just replace the headlights. Actually, that vehicle has HID lights, so I don't want to change those out. But I thought getting some kind of specialty light from them would be better to review than just sticking in some headlights. I did get these. These are really cool. These are called switchback lights, and they are turn signal bulbs, turn signal LED bulbs that will also switch back to a daytime running light. So it'll be a bright white light, or it'll be a turn signal amber light. And I thought that was really cool. I wanted to check that out. I've never seen anything like that before, so check that out. Also, these right here are, if you know anything about Ford F-150, they have little lights in the mirrors, and right below the mirror, and it's a little blinker light so that you can see it from behind. And that's what these are, and we'll be installing these. And they are smoked out, and they are specialty. They're supposed to, you know, kind of shoot across, you know, so we'll see how that works. If you've ever replaced lights in your vehicle and put in, especially turn signal bulbs, if you have ever put those in and you realize that you get some kind of like a hyper flash where the thing flashes real quick, well, the system, the blinker system in most vehicles is set up to see a certain resistance on the bulbs that are in there, and if that bulb burns out, it's not going to see that resistance, and it gives it that hyper flash, and that is a sign telling you that, you know, hey, you need to change your bulb because the bulb burned out. So that's usually why that's in there. And a lot of times you put LED flash or LED turn signal bulbs, and you get that hyper flash, and it's not something that you want. You want it to be flashing like normal, and in order to fix that hyper flash, you have to put a resistor in line, depending on the resistance of your bulb and whatnot, you know, so that it'll actually flash correctly. Well, the cool thing about these AUXITO flashers or turn signal bulbs is they come with the resistor already in them, so they are automatically plug and play. So we're going to check that out and see how that works, see if we get a hyper flash or not. Let's look at what we're going to do. So this is my 2014 Ford F-150 FX4, and yeah, I've had it since 2014, and it has these lights in the front here. I don't know if you can see them. They are clear lights, so they do have a bulb in there which makes it orange, but they're clear lights. So, which I think to me makes it perfect for the switchback. So those can go clear and it'll look like a clear light, like a secondary headlight, you know. And we'll see how that works. Excited to find out. So we can get these bulbs out pretty easily. And I think what we need to do is we're going to get this off right here, and we can just pull the bulbs out. See if I can get this. Make it a trim tool. I'll take this piece out. Okay, if I can, yeah, I should be able to get this trim tool underneath that. Pop it out just like that. Let's see, up under here. So there's the bulb right up there. I don't know if you can see that. There's the bulb right there. I'm just going to twist it. Just going to reach up here, twist it, pull it out. There it is. So this bulb, I should just be able to pull it just like that. And there it is. This is a 3157 bulb. So Sylvania, this is a regular bulb. And so if you actually went through the application on the AUXITO website, you could put in the 3057 bulb, and this is what would show up if you wanted the switchback. These are the switchback type. You don't have to get the switchback type, but I believe even without the switchback type, you still get the ones that have the resistor in place. So you definitely want to check it, you know, before you order it. Is it the type with the resistor in, or does it not have the resistor? Because they do sell resistors. They sell all types of things, not just bulbs. They sell entire headlight assemblies. They sell headlight bulbs, turn signal bulbs, brake light bulbs, side marker bulbs, interior bulbs, just everything, plus complete headlight assemblies. They sell mirrors. They sell seat covers. They sell specialty side marker bulbs and stuff. If you want to just, you know, light your whole vehicle up, you can do that too. And they're all with their special LEDs. Let me see if I can get this open. Pull these out of here. So it looks like it has a cooling fan right up here on top. I don't know if you can see that. It has a cooling fan. Now, just so y'all know, a lot of people say that, you know, you don't want to touch these bulbs. They'll say, you know, make sure that you're wearing gloves when you replace bulbs and stuff like that. Bulbs like this, they get hot. They get really hot. As a matter of fact, if the bulb was turned on and you went to grab it, you would burn yourself. It's that hot. Yeah, it does get that hot. But they don't get that hot. So if you were replacing a halogen bulb, like a headlamp bulb on your vehicle, that bulb you do not want to touch, because the oils from your finger will get onto the bulb. And people will say, well, that'll make it burn out. No, it doesn't make it burn out. What it does is it makes it explode, because the glass on the bulb, in the area that you touch with that oil on it, it gets so hot that the bulb actually, the glass actually explodes in it. So those, you definitely want to be wearing gloves, or just not touch them. And if you do touch them, then you want to get some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and clean it off, you know, if you're putting a new halogen headlamp bulb. These are LED bulbs, okay, and I'm not going to touch the actual bulb itself. but it's fine. It's fine to touch them. It's fine to touch these too. So let's get this bulb in there, and then let's see what we can see. Let's compare the driver's side. Since we're working on driver's side right now, let's compare it to the passenger side and see what the difference and what it does. See what the switchback thing does. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick this in there, and it doesn't matter which way it goes. It has two circuits. One is for your turn signal and one is for your side marker or front mark parking lamp. So it doesn't matter which way it goes. It's going to be the same either way. And these have the LED for the turn signal and the LED for the white. So that's like the white and that is the orange. And so let me stick this back up in there, see if I can get the camera in here. Kind of feel where I'm going. I see the up in there. I'm just gonna turn it, and there it is. That's it. So it's as easy as that. Plug and play. And before I put this thing back on here, let's turn them on. Let's turn on the headlights and let's see what happens. Okay, I'm going to turn the key on. And what do we got? Something's going on. Let me turn on the headlights. So, yeah, you can see just with the headlights on, we have a bright light. It's not super bright. It's not like my HID light here, but it is a bright white light, whereas on this side, I just have the regular amber light. All right, so if I'm driving down the road, I get the headlights on, this is what I got. So let's see what happens whenever I turn the turn signal on. Okay, hitting the turn signal. And the white light has turned off, and it is a very, very bright amber turn signal. So if we compare it to the other side, let's turn the turn signal to the other side. And just trying not to get the headlamp in there. Let me turn the headlamps off. Headlamp off, turn signal. Versus the turn signal on this side. Yeah, that is much brighter. Let me turn the hazards on, we can compare them both. Okay, so there you can see the difference. The LED light versus the regular bulb. And there is no hyper flash either. And I did not have to install a resistor. It actually comes inside there. So that's really cool. It is definitely plug and play. This is definitely brighter. And the fact that it does the flashback, switchback to the, almost like a secondary headlamp. That's pretty cool. This vehicle did not come with daytime running lights, although it did have something that you could hook a scanner up to, and you could do a switch these lights to come on while you're driving, and it makes it kind of like a daytime running light although it uses the same circuit as the turn signal rather than parking, so I'm not going to get amber lights, or I'm not going to get clear lights while driving down the road during the day. They're still going to be amber, you know, but they're going to be bright, and these are definitely bright. I like them. I think it's really cool. I think that switchback function is kind of a cool feature. So you don't have to get the switchback. You can get just a regular amber, but you know, it's to each his own. You know what you want. So let me get the one in the other side, and then let's start working on this mirror. So this mirror right here, this is kind of dirty, you know, but you see this light right here? This is the other light that I got, and we'll have to take this mirror apart to get to that. We're going to replace these lights and see how much brighter they are than these factory lights. So let me get that hooked up on the other side there, and then we'll get to these mirrors. Okay, so supposedly these are easy to replace. I don't know, I've never taken this apart before, but AUXITO does sell these mirrors. This is a folding mirror, and this glass rather. This is a heated glass that actually dims, and they sell these mirrors even with the little mirror on top, and they sell mirrors for all types of vehicles. So if you have a broken glass, you might check out AUXITO. So supposedly, hopefully I don't break this glass, you just pull the back of the glass up and it should pop loose. Oh, I've done this before, never on this truck, and it looks like it's got some kind of glue in there. Okay, and of course I got some wires here for the heated mirror and the dimming and stuff, so I can pop that out. Should be able to pop it out without breaking it. Actually, you know what? Well, just thinking about just letting the thing hang here. Let's see, I have to take this backing off. In order to do that, I got to get these torque bolts out, and the back should come off, and I should be able to take this off from the back. So I'm just going to let this hang by the wiring, and let me get that Torx. Okay, this is a T20. These are not that tight, so gotta make note of that. I don't want to over tighten them. I'll probably strip them out and then won't hold on, and I got parts of the mirror flapping off, flying down the road. I just lost one. These are definitely self-tapping, tapping right into the plastic there. So let me see if I can find that bolt and get this back off. Okay, so I'm popping this mirror off, trying to pop it off. And I do have another lamp. If I can show this to you. So I do have another lamp that sits right here. It's a what I call a puddle lamp. It's on the bottom here. So I'm just gonna leave that sit. So here's the connector. Pull this connector off. Just wiggle it back and forth like that. That is it. Got one connection here. It looks like it has a clip here. Let me set the camera down. Okay, I'm gonna clip that in. Oh, and it's gonna push. Okay, so pushing that through, and there's a light right there. And this has one connector. So I think the other ones had two connectors. So let's get the other ones and see what they look like. Okay, so this one had 2 connectors, and you can see this connector looks like it matches this, whereas I'm not sure what that connector is. So we ain't got nothing to hook up to that. Maybe depending on your make and model, it has different connections. And this looks like it's a little bit, you know, it's not as deep as this one, though I don't know why that would matter. And both of the lights, the ones that the AUXITO lights that came out of there are exactly the same. So where, I don't know if you can see that, this says DOT SAE, 12 volt, 5 watt CE. So on this case, that is going to be upside down when I stick it in there. On the other side, it'll be right side up. So we'll see if that changes the way this thing blinks, or the direction it blinks, or honestly, I don't know exactly what it's going to do. Let me just stick this in here. Pop that in and stick on our connector. It's going to have to reach a little bit further, but should be no problem. Stick that in and let's see what it does before putting all this back together. Okay, there it is. It's in. It's all blacked out. It's dark. The other one looked dark anyway, but this is definitely blacked out. Let's turn the signal on. Oh, look at that. It's definitely brighter than it was, and it's got this little cool feature where the thing so yeah, that's neat. That is definitely different, and it is really cool. It looks good. It's bright. I think it's brighter than the other ones. Let's look at the other side. Let's walk around here and look at the other side. So yeah, those are pretty bright too. Those are LEDs. Compare. Yeah. I mean, to me, they don't look any brighter, you know, than what the other ones do. But there's definitely a lot more lights in there, and I think it looks cool. Maybe if they weren't smoked out, they would be brighter. But it's still, you can definitely still see it, you know, from a long distance away. And they're just cool. I like them. I wish they were a little bit brighter, maybe if they weren't smoked out. But I do like them. I think they're cool. So, and get this back together, and I'll do the same thing to the other side. Okay, just in case you're wondering, because I'm wondering, I hooked the connector over here over to the other connector instead of this one where it belongs. I hooked it up to there just to see, and I mean, it's pretty much doing the same thing. So I take this off, hook it back over here where it belongs, and there you go. It's the same thing. Don't know why that is. You know, why do you got 2 of them? I don't know, but it does work. So let me get this back together and go to the other side. Okay, just to let you know before I get to that other side, there are 4 screws because there was one down here. So there are 4 of them. So I popped this mirror off just so that, you know, it would be out of the way. I was afraid the thing was going to drop and break anyway. And they are self-tapping right into that plastic in there. So if you do these, and I'll do what a subscriber told me to do, it's like you back out the screw until you feel it click, and then you know you're going right back into the thread that you're going in before And that is really good advice, because you don't want to accidentally strip the plastic that's in there, which you could definitely do because it's just plastic. So I just wanted to show that to you. I'll move on to the next. Okay, just to let you know, I have all the lights on and everything went in fine and everything's working good. This right here, right now I have the vehicle, the key on and the vehicle in gear. Of course I have the emergency brake on. And so this is what my daytime running lights look like. So they're super bright. They're not real daytime running lights. Like I said, there was a option for me to go in to the system with a scanner and turn those on. Otherwise, there would normally be nothing on, you know. So, and now, so when I did that, I had daytime running lights with these amber lights on, and of course now they're a lot brighter. So this is what happens when I turn the headlights on. So I'll turn on the headlights. So now those amber lights are just more lights. You know, it's more of a flood of light. It's not like a true beam of light like this would be, but I think that's really cool. And of course, whenever I turn the turn signal on, these are gonna flash amber. So I really like them. I like the way that they turned out. So let's get on to what I think about AUXITO. Okay, so what do I think about AUXITO? I think the products are good. I think they're legit. I really do. The website is top-notch, and they have a couple different ways that you can search for your product. In my endeavor to find out more about AUXITO, I contacted their customer service, and they were very responsive, very nice, and they helped me out. They helped me out a lot. As a matter of fact, I even asked them, how do you pronounce this? Is it AUXITO? AUXITO? Or AUXITO? Or, and they came back and said that it sounds like AUXITO. AUXITO. But, and I think that, you know, depending on what your accent is, you know, if it's American accent, you know, British, English, Asian, Canadian, French, Australian, you know, it's probably sounds different. AUXITO. I'm going to call it AUXITO. And what's the downside to putting these things into your vehicle? I don't see any downside except that you have to do it, you know. But other than that, I mean, the product seems great. That switchback, that's something I've never seen before, and I definitely wanted to check it out, and I think it's really, really cool. I wanted to get something cool, you know, that I could switch out something different, which these mirror, those mirror lights, those were something different. And now this company is based in China. The products are made in China. They do have warehouses in the United States, the UK, and even in Australia. They have warehouses. Whenever I ordered these products, the it was the switchback lights. They came in first, and I did not get these lights right here. I contacted customer service. They responded very quickly, and they told me, oh, those are coming on another order. And I'm thinking that maybe these came from an American warehouse and these maybe came from China. I'm not too sure, but it did not take that long. If you've ever ordered anything, at least here in America, and you order something and then it didn't come in, and you're like, what's going on? Why did it take it so long? And then you go back and look and see what you ordered, and like, oh, it's coming from China. Usually it'll take weeks. I think at the most to get them both in took about a week for these other ones to come in. And so, like I said, I'm not paid anything to do this review. I am going to give you all my honest opinion every single time. If you've ever been on my channel, I will not steer you wrong. I will tell you exactly the way that I see it, the way that I feel. And I do think that these products they're top notch, definitely. And only, as in the longevity of it, only time will tell. But they seem to be really good. Their customer service was really great, and very responsive and very caring too. If you want to check out AUXITO, there is a link in the description box below. Now that is an affiliate link. I'll let you know that. So if you click on that link and if you buy any of those products, I will get a very small percentage, you know. But on top of that, use the promo code Foreman15. If you put in Foreman15, then you will get a 15% off, 15% discount, and as far as I can tell, that will never end. So 15% discount, use promo code Foreman15, and I'll put that information in the description box below. Also, right now, if you go into their website, they're still having their Christmas sale, and if you buy anything over $102, then they'll give you 20% off. And if you buy anything over $129, they'll give you 25% off. So that even beats the promo code. So check it out. Let me know what you think. Put a put a comment in the description box below, and let me know what you think about AUXITO. I thank you very much for watching. Appreciate the heck out of each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next one.